Alright, I'm down in the shop again. I'm going to get started on some of these Power Mac side panel clocks. I got the feet on there. They stand out from the wall a little bit. The clock movement's back there. Some nice black hands here. And the mouse hangs down and swings back and forth as a pendulum off of an acrylic rod. And look at the polish on that thing. We get them nice and shiny. So I've got a whole stack of these over here. These get attached right here to the side panel. Polisher here, and then I hit it with the blue over here. So 2 polishes, and then I take them up and I wash them because I still got dust down in all these nooks and crannies and stuff. So I gotta basically give them all a bath. Got about 100 of these things in here. I gotta wash each one of these, and I scrub them with the paintbrush. Nice soft bristle brush, scrub them up, get them nice and clean. I give them a quick shot of air, that way none of the water spots stick on there. So there's a dirty one, and then here's a clean one. So you can see we've got that first polish on this one already, so that's medium. This is a soft with this compound, and it'll take out all those swirl marks, and then after that I'll hit it with a coat of wax. I do spend a lot of time polishing these, and the time lapse makes it look like it goes pretty quick, but they are, you know, an old computer. And there's some things I'm not going to be able to get out in this apple here. You can see right there, those are just waves from being scuffed around for, 20 years. So I don't want to polish too hard right there. I'll deform the plastic and basically melt it away, and it'll have a different look to it. So this is what an average mouse looks like when I get it, and I got a 3-step polishing process, and they get to be pretty shiny. I'm going to go through and give these the first polish. And now that's a clean hole. I can put the acrylic rod in there and glue it, and then we have the mouse that swings back and forth. I've got all these little pieces over here, and you can see they're pretty small from the saw. Some of them have little burrs on them. Now I use utility blade, and I scrape those off and get them cleaned up, and then they're ready to glue. So I have the rods over here. Clean up the end of it on here. Just a little bit of sandpaper, a dop of the solvent, 1 drop on there, and then 1 drop on the end of the rod. Stick it down right on there. Got a nice clear joint right on the end here. We'll set up here with the others to cure. Got these all made up the other day. So just take one of these, insert it into that hole that I've had to drill out. Just 1 drop right in there. And that solvent will bond that plastic together. This is the side panel of a G4 tower, and I wanted to have these standoffs attached so the clock would stand off from the wall. So the trick has been attaching these. I've got them all cut, and I tried simply gluing them, and that's what they end up looking like. I just wasn't happy with it. So I made some little brackets like this, and everything has to be exactly precise so I don't get weird gaps on this side. So it's only heating this strip right through here, and as soon as that gets hot enough all the way through, we'll be able to tell, and then we'll put it into the bender over here. So this one's pretty much done. I'm going to go ahead and get that out of there. See the little bend in there. Alright, take it off of here, put it into the jig, and just push it down. Weight on, and that's going to clamp that real nice. Looks good on that side too. So we'll let that cool for a little bit. Alright, I got all these things bent, and I got a whole stack of them right here to make these brackets, and I'm going to start cutting them. I got my jig set up here. Let's get started drilling some holes. These go in here like that to get that perfectly spaced right in the middle. This is the PowerMac G4 wall clock. You can see it's made out of the side panel of the G4 tower, and I've got the standoffs on it so it sticks out from the wall a little bit, which allows room for this pendulum movement to hang down. And I actually use the mouse as the pendulum, polished up and attached with a piece of acrylic rod. They polish up really nice. Got some black hands on there, hour and minute hand, and I have the colors Quicksilver and Graphite. Graphite was the first model to come out with this kind of bluish gray, and the Quicksilver came out after with a lighter gray, and then they had a little bit different style of feet as well. So those are the two models that I have, and you can also see that one has the handle on it on the right, and the other model on the left doesn't have a handle. So when you're selecting from the shopping cart, you can select Graphite, which is on the right, with or without a handle, and Quicksilver on the left, with or without a handle. They'll come with a mouse and also mounting hardware to mount it to the wall. So that's the G4 PowerMac wall clock.